Alright, so behind there, that's all the hand tools, sanders, nail guns, cordless circular saws, biscuits, jigsaw, whatever else there is back there. These things are awesome too. I got a set of 3 of these, basically the regular setup, big, kind of big, and then not so big, or small, medium, large. So these all have labels. I use this nice little machine right here. It's like $15, and I know exactly what is in every one. So if you guys want to take a look, why not while you're here. Hand tools. So this one has basically anything like this on the left that has handles. Anything screwdrivers on the right side, has nail sets, Allen wrenches, blades, all of that in top. Nice easy to access. The middle one right here has basically anything you have in like a regular tool belt. So it has a square, hammers, jigsaw blades, coping saw, first aid kit, stud finder, Dremel, sledgehammers, all that stuff. The bottom one has cords, so it has a light in there, has a 100-foot cord, 50-foot cord, 20-foot cord, whatever I need. All in one spot, everything's labeled perfect. Nice and easy to find. This one right here, my favorite, has trim work right here. I got safety stuff, so I got a whole bunch of earplugs right here. I also have this, which has a whole bunch because I put these around my neck and they get lost all the time. So that's in there, a whole bunch of safety glasses. Safety is very important, especially with trim work, so that's all on this one. This one, since it has lots of crazy glue and stuff, we have these little canisters it comes with. So this one has gloves in it, so you don't have to glue your fingers together. Nobody enjoys doing that. It has anchors, which I never use these guys. I don't even know that's in there. Those things really suck. I use these mainly. They make a bigger hole, but these things actually hold in the wall. So we'll do another video on that. But trust these. I got a whole bunch of these in there just in case. People always ask for odd work when you're at their house. So have some extra stuff in there. Be prepared. Also, my favorite thing, Collins clamps right here. If you haven't seen these before, basically you got these clamps right here, and you got this. So when you get this, just a little trick. See this rubber band right here? See how it moves back and forth? If you don't have that, it's just like regular pliers. You got to put it in and then pull it apart like that. But this rubber band kind of makes it so it goes like that. Basically, you take the clamp off there. I kind of clamp them on, want to make it easy. And that will clamp 2 miters together. So let's see. I don't have anything in here that's 45 degrees. But basically what you do is you just kind of clamp it on a miter. It holds it nice and tight. So check out my Instagram, Copac Design. You'll see me use these on almost everything. These are handy. I got a whole bunch of these. They're a little pricey, but they're nice to have. We also have hundreds of pencils in here, all sharpened, to make sure I sharpen them like once a week if I could. Those are in there. So I got some markers and stuff. I tried these out from Home Depot. This thing kind of sucks, the pencil you're using it comes right off, so I don't use those anymore. Let's see, all this stuff. I got some contacts tonight. You always use that. Super glue. Regular since this is all trim work, we got this right here. If you haven't seen this before, it's like the little gadget you put your face into and you kind of like carve out what it looks like. So watch this. You got the little profile right there. You can trace that, and you can match the molding up to anything that you need to. Nice and precise. Also get the angle finder. Angle's never 45 degrees. It's always 46, 44, and it makes a huge difference when you're getting everything precise. So get one of these guys. $15 on Amazon. Maybe I'll post a link for it so you guys can see. Just search angle finder in Amazon. Here's what it looks like. Works great. So the reason I got these is because, if you're going to a house and you only carry those, you're going to have to, let's say, do a little touch-up on something. You're not prepared. So you really need everything every time that's added to I got into. So I bring all of these every single time, no matter what I'm doing, because if you don't have one thing, you're going to basically try to cut corners because you're not going to have the right materials, the right tools to do the job. So this one right here is painting stuff. I don't always use the painting stuff, but maybe I'll use the frog tape that's inside of here. I don't use blue tape. Only this stuff doesn't leave residue on the ground. Pulls off nice and works pretty well. Yeah, so I have that one. It has whatever I need. It has taping knives. It has a whole bunch of brushes. It has Ready Patch, which is from Home Depot. It's a really nice patch. Probably one of the better ones a lot of professionals use. So check that out if you haven't. I have the tape hand wipes. This stuff is really cool. It's I see for painting, trim, taking on wallpaper, all you do is you just take this off. It has tape on this side, you run it along, it extends like 4 feet. So you have a nice seal on it against the wall where you need to, and then it comes out for you to walk on just enough. So keep that in there in case I'm painting or scraping, do whatever I need to. Caulk gun, caulk paper. Down here, canvas, I have 4 different runners. They're like 4 feet wide by 15 feet, so I have 4 of those in there. I have all the shoe covers. I have plastic bags that are like the big contractor ones and the smaller ones. So whenever I need, I have those every single time. I'm prepared for whatever I need to do. This one right here, basically it has sandpaper, screws, whatever I need. I love these guys, GRK trim screws. I use those for baseboard, casing, anything that holds them really nice. You could pull it in, pull it out, whatever you got to do. So I use those also for decking, especially these big guys, GRK also at Home Depot. Those work great, big lag bolts. So I got all those in there. I got nails for the nail gun. Sandpaper. What I do for these is I cut them in 4s because it's easier to handle, but also because of one of my sanders out of like the 3 or 4 that I have is the quarter sheet sandpaper. So you do those, break them down, put little labels with color codes. This one's not in the baggie because I don't have a 60 grit yet for some reason, but you can see 80, 120, and you'll just kind of realize when you're in the swing of things, okay, I'm doing something finishing, I'm gonna go for green, just without even thinking. Go grab the green one, it's 220, and you're ready to go. You got a whole bunch in here. Whenever I buy new paper, I cut them up, put them in here so they stay organized, and it helps the workflow so nice. It's got all those in there. We also have the circle ones for the 6-inch and the 4-inch, whatever we need. We got the drummer ones in there too, so we're prepared every time. So you got an open center one there. I'm not really sure what I need yet. The bottom one is, this one's kind of new actually, so the bottom one is cleaning stuff. I got a Swiffer that's like twice the size, so once you're done at the client's house, Swiffer up. It's got all the Swiffer stuff in there, it's got paper towels, anything I need to clean up if I have paint spill or if I just want to leave the house nicer than I can, have that kind of attitude, everything's in there. Let's see what else. Oh, this stuff is actually new, so I'm going to add this into the trim work somehow. This is a 2P10, so it's got the glue and the activator. I've heard this stuff is pretty cool from a lot of people. I guess in 10 seconds, it basically won't move anywhere. In 30 seconds, it's fully set. So if you're doing trim work and using the clamps that I showed in here, which are called Collins clamps, you don't even have to nail it with the brad nail. You just stick this glue on one side, spray it on the other side, and it basically activates it together, and it will hold. And I guess you can't break it apart from it. It probably would hurt. So you got those. I will add that to this one. Over here, let's see. Got some. We got 2 sets of scaffolding. These were from Tractor Supply Co. I think they were like $150, $200 each, so those are worth it. Especially having 2, it's really nice, just in case you don't have to break your back. Saves time. Leave one at one job, you have another one here still. We have more saws and stuff at the job right now. We got one of these painting things. These are really handy. This one has been pretty beat up. It's pretty old. Got a little step foot in case you run a small job. We have a little giant ladder, which is actually on the job too, and a few other things. I do have to hang these up somewhere. I don't have any more room. You can see up here what I did was I had these little guys. I made these. Here's an extra one actually. These are the little trim screws I was showing you. See how nice and small they are? So basically from the side there's no nails. I made these up on the table saw really quick. And then those all go up here for all the storage. Looks pretty neat, but I think I need another one for longer material. Alright, so what else? So over here, this was my old table saw. This is actually why I got the new one, because this one is from when I first started carpentry, my first job ever, and it's not working out anymore. So I replaced this guy. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. I'll probably set it up for a dado blade or something, just keep it in the shop. And these are just from a job. I don't need those, probably getting thrown out. Extra vacuum down there that I never use. This is a joiner. This thing is amazing. Don't use it too much, but it's great. Cast iron table saw. This is great doing cabinets, doors, whatever you need in the shop. Especially before I had this guy, because I was not able to perform the work that I do with that skill saw back there. Let's see what else. Yes, that's there. Basically, this is here too. Miter saw. It's got the 10-inch blade on it. Sliding compounds. And whenever I need something, basically I just pull it out. You can see this has the wheels on it, so I can basically just move it one-handed. Moves really nice. Cuts really wide, which is perfect. Door to go inside, not that special. Little sink here, some material storage, and that is my shop. A few other things besides this little cord I always hit myself in the head. Sticker swap. If you guys do sticker swap, you're on Instagram, follow me at Copac Design. What we're doing whenever I basically am done with a blade, I don't get a sharp one, I just buy a new one. Being kind of wasteful. But yeah, I put the stickers on the old blades, so I got 2 more blades up here, and I got a whole bunch up here. So what I do up here, you can see, is I put stickers on there. So if you're part of the sticker swap, I will send you one, and you can send me one also. We'll trade. You'll get a saw blade up there, and a little spot up there, so you'll be in my shop. So kind of cool. So reach out to me on Instagram if you guys want, or comment below. Probably won't check the comments below, so more of Instagram, and I will send over a sticker, and you can send one too. So hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any tips, suggestions, anything else, I'd be glad to hear from you. So thanks for checking me out. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Copac Design.